I'm happy to be joined on Primetime Local News today by Derry Grehan from Honeymoon Suite. Derry, thanks for speaking with us today.
Hey, how are you, Stacy? Good talking with you.
Yeah, you know, it's a weird time, and especially a weird time for you as a musician. Normally, Honeymoon Suite would be out touring and, you know, having all kinds of fun, especially throughout the summer, but that's been different. So before we kind of get into what's happening now, how were things in the summer for you and not really being able to tour?
It was really strange not just being at home all this time. The summer seemed to fly right by. But yeah, very strange. I rode my bike a lot. Uh, the weather was gorgeous, and the rest of the time I'm in this room here, and playing a lot of guitar and working, writing songs and writing more stuff for the new album. But it's kind of strange for everybody when you think of all the musicians and roadies and everybody who can't work at all. You have to kind of set a schedule for yourself every day, or you might start getting a little depressed or anxious. Keep a positive outlook, and I can just play guitar all day, so I'm okay. You know.
Well, let's talk about the new single from Honeymoon Suite. It's doing really well. You released it, I guess it's been a little while back now, but Find What You're Looking For is the name of it. Tell me a little bit about the writing process and how it all came together.
Well, we have been working on a new Honeymoon Suite album for about the past year and a bit. We started it in Nashville, and a producer about 6 months ago or so, 8 months ago, decided to move to the UK. So continue working on it. Johnny and I made several trips over there, doing overdubs and whatnot, and it is sounding really killer. It's probably 90% done, and it would be done and out now if it wasn't for COVID, because it couldn't go anywhere. So in the meantime, we had enough tracks in it. We mixed two songs, released a single last fall, and then we released Find What You're Looking For in, I think, June of this year, which was really cool that we can premiere the songs and get some advanced radio airplay and action in anticipation of the record whenever that comes out. But the coolest thing was to have come out to Canadian radio and chart for the first time for our band, and probably, I think people are saying, like 18 years, because radio's changed so much for groups like us and stations playing new music. We were really happy about that. And, we got up into the high 20s, and 23. People love the song, and to be on the radio again like the old days, I mean, it's such a good omen, because the rest of the record is going to be even probably better than that. Now, the writing process, back to your question, your story. That was an old song, and it was originally called It Could Be Right, and I wrote that probably 2-3 years ago. We brought it in the studio, and our producer, Mike Crumpus, is a killer producer and a songwriter and multi-talented guy. So he loved the verse of the song, but wasn't crazy about the chorus. Thought it was a bit dated. So the three of us kind of just sat down and woodshedded on the song and wrote the chorus in England, actually. And it was a perfect example of a co-write, Mike just bringing the song kind of made it more contemporary, and it's amazing what we did, and I think it turned out to be a very cool song. It's Honeymoon Suite, classic Honeymoon Suite, but it's still contemporary sounding.
Well, once the album all is out and everything has come together, do you think you might be able to tour on some small scale to start things out, or will you maybe be looking to do some things online, or have you been able to kind of plan that far ahead yet?
Well, we've done a couple of things online. I think we did Burning in Love, and Johnny and I did an acoustic thing of New Girl now and Face to Face. So we've done a couple of virtual performances just to keep the fans happy and keep them engaged. But it's just not the same as going out on the road. Will we play live again? God, I'm ready to go today. And go somewhere, but it just doesn't make any sense out there with our kind of band to do shows. But we're keeping our ears open, and if something comes up that makes sense with a smaller crowd, we'll take a look at it, because we're all itching to play, but we want to do it safely,
Yeah, it's definitely a dilemma for, as you said, every artist now who's used to going out, and especially for you guys. You have so many fans from different age groups now. You know, you've got the classic fans and now some of their kids, and now you've got the new music that's you've exposed people to. Are you finding things like Spotify and iTunes, has it been very helpful for you, or is it strange having to put out music that way as compared to putting out, you know, regular hard albums and CDs and that sort of thing?
Well, what are you going to do? There's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. I mean, music is pretty much free these days. So the business has changed, and you either, you know, sit around and complain, or you move with it, use it to your advantage. And to me, getting new music out and getting it exposed is more important than, you know, trying to monetize it, because you can't sell CDs right now anymore. So Spotify is great. It's just the way it is now. So our music's out there. I think last time I checked, we had over 1.5 million spins of New Girl now. So that's pretty cool when you see those kind of numbers, and the new music, and then people can purchase it, of course, too, on iTunes and whatnot. So it's you know, it's the way it is. It doesn't. You've got to make new music, get it out there.
Well, Derry, if anybody would like information and the best way to follow you guys to see when the album is going to come out and to listen to the latest single, and even go back and look at your past videos and songs, what's the best way for them to keep up with you?
Oh, well, you know, all the platforms. We're really active on Facebook Live, Honeymoon Facebook Live, Honeymoon Suite Facebook Live, whatever it is. You just go on Facebook, you'll find it. We're pretty active there, and on Instagram we have a YouTube channel with the videos and stuff on it. honeymoonsuite.com, we've got all our videos, old and new, on there. And that's where you're going to find the music. We're on Spotify too, so all the platforms, we're on it.
All right. Well, thanks so much for chatting with us today, Derry. It was nice to catch up with you and, you know, listen to the new music, the single, and, you know, it's just awesome. And I've been a fan ever since I was a teenager, which I guess is really aging me as well. But we look forward to the album, and thanks again for taking the time to speak with us today.
Yeah, it was great talking to you again, and you have a great day, and we hope we see everybody sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Derry.
All right. Thank you.